Hello everyone, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and this is our daily card reading for December 15th, 2019. So today we have Agate, Healthy Body. So this is us reclaiming ourselves. You know, this is really interesting because I was just hearing, I don't remember who it was, it was a spiritual practitioner who was on Gaia and was saying, when people completely disconnect from their bodies, they're trying to escape through like spirituality and all of that, you're not honoring the physical being. We tend to diminish our physicality. Look at how we hold standards of beauty. Look at how we'll look at somebody who has a body shape that, there's actually a body shape that's considered undesirable, right? Like not good enough. And how awful. Every body, every physical body was created to be different, to house a soul. These bodies are sacred. And so this card is telling us to remember that, to treat our bodies as sacred. Now, we are going to have our human experiences, and part of the human experience, I think, I have been saying this too, is having our vices. I have mine, certainly. And, this is just asking us to have some bit of awareness. You don't have to suddenly get dogmatic about your eating or exercising or making sure you're going to 20 different doctors to make sure you're, all bases are covered. You don't have to go to the extreme, but rather listen to the body. Listen to the body. Sometimes it's the psychological self that's going, you know what, I want that cheeseburger. All right. Again, if you haven't had that in a while, it's just a once in a while kind of thing. All right, it depends. That's between you and your doctor, whatever. But what this card is saying is don't just abuse the body. And really take a look at that today. And ask yourself at certain times, am I abusing my body? Am I not drinking enough water? Am I not, I'm guilty of this. I think I explained this a few days ago. I will get into my work and I won't eat. And then I will eat the wrong thing. Because maybe, I got a little drained. And I'm a foodie. So food is very enjoyable to me. It's very comforting. It started out as a very early coping mechanism from when I was experiencing things as a very, very young child. And it's now deeply ingrained in me. So the way I would take this card is, starting on this day and hopefully going forward, just taking a pause. We call this mindful eating, right? Just taking a pause and asking myself, what is really behind this? If you reach for a cigarette or if you are doing anything, whatever your vice is, just take a minute and ask yourself, is this really good for me? Chances are probably going to be, the answer is going to be no. But then really go a little bit deeper and ask yourself that deep why. Why do I want this? Now, you might still go ahead and reach for that cigarette or, let's say have that encounter, because I think that's important to talk about, having encounters with other people. We're talking about trying to lose ourselves in experiences. Nothing wrong with being open-minded and experimenting if it feels like the right kind of energy exchange. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to, clamp down on expression. But if you're doing it because you just need validation, or I'm being careful with how I put this because again, YouTube is very strict about demonetizing and strikes and all this stuff. So, but I think you get, if you're an adult, you know what I'm talking about here. If you're just doing it out of desperation, to be validated, to be seen, just to have a moment where you feel important and like you're someone's everything. Well, guess what? That feeling's going to go away as soon as you're done. And you might feel worse than when you went into it. It's these kinds of things. We want to start being careful with our physical selves as well as our spiritual selves. All right? So we're going to leave it there, guys. I am sending you so much love and take care. Bye-bye.